Okay, Anthrax Ninja. The origin of Anthrax Ninja. I'm just gonna finish this turn and then sit down and explain it because I'm getting too distracted from... I ain't distracted by this video game when I want to tell you about Anthrax Ninja. Fuck's wrong with me, right? I actually want to get some wealth going. Okay, origin of Anthrax Ninja. It was a PSA, essentially. U.S. Marines, this would have been in the early to mid-90s. No, it wasn't even... It was in the U.S. Marine Corps. However, it was made by Army. Okay, so, I'm not American, mind you. I learned this because of a really obscure episode of a short-running podcast with Lord Cat, where he had two of his friends on, one of them being the Critical Marine, Todd Knightley, who is currently a Marine, and Chaos D1, John Burkhart, who was a Marine back in the early 90s. And he hated being a Marine. He said he pretty much got pushed into doing it, and it fucking was terrible. But he was talking about his experience in the Marines, and he was talking about how, like, a lot of the television they would get back then in the Marine Corps, every television show had to be, like, accepted and approved by the Marine Corps. So often it was just stuff made by the Marine Corps, or made, or it's either made by the Marine Corps, made by the Army, made by someone in the U.S. Army. So their PSAs would often be filmed on the base by soldiers. So it's just like them with a handy cam and then throwing it together in editing software like Microsoft Studio, or sorry, the Windows Movie Maker. So he was talking about one of them. They were having a problem with anthrax vaccinations. Not many people were getting their anthrax vaccinations in the early 90s in the military, which you're supposed to get. Every soldier has to get it. However, they didn't have any system of making sure who got it and who didn't, and it was kind of on the honor system. So they tried to make a PSA, a humorous PSA, to get you to go get your anthrax vaccination. Anthrax vaccination does not actually make you immune to anthrax, by the way. All in all, they don't do it anymore, I don't think, because it was ultimately pointless. The amount they give you didn't harm you at all, and it wouldn't really protect you at all against... If someone's giving you a lethal dose of anthrax, that vaccination wouldn't have helped you at all. It pretty much only helps you if they accidentally didn't give you enough, and you might die of illness. So it's really spotty. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. This is roughly how... This is the imitation KSD1 gave of the PSA. This PSA, so far as we know, has never been put on the internet. So, the podcast and me are the only places you'll ever hear the reenactment of this PSA. I will say it the exact same way he did as well to convey the horrible acting in said PSA. Hey man, are you gonna go get your anthrax vaccination today? No man, they're not gonna stick me with one of those things. And then a man with a black shirt and another black shirt tied around his face like a ninja runs out of nowhere with a turkey baster and pretends to stab the man saying no. And as he does so, he says, "Anthrax Ninja!" And then he runs off as the man falls over and dies. And we cut to a piece of paper that says, "Get vaccinated today," as a man says, "Get vaccinated today." That's the anthrax, that's where Anthrax Ninja comes from. The shittiest U.S. Army-made PSA ever. I love Google as is. Oh my god! Doug, did you find Anthrax Ninja? Because we couldn't... Back in the day, like back when the podcast was made, it wasn't on the internet. It was unfindable. Doug, you're gonna have to tell me if that's the one. Also link it to me on Skype, so I can watch it after the stream, if that's Anthrax Ninja. Chat, can you confirm? Is that Anthrax Ninja? Oh wow, am I really over 2 hours into this stream? Wow. Man, time flies when you're talking about Anthrax Ninja. I'm actually going to send a prophet over there, now that I can. It looks like Anthrax Ninja! Bam! So how accurate was John Burkhart's reenactment of it? Mind you, he probably didn't remember it all that well, considering he had been out of the Marine Corps for like 10 fucking years by the time he said it. It is? Yes! Yes! Yes, this will be posted on YouTube right after Sang 3000. Yes! Oh my god, that makes me so happy to know that Anthrax Ninja will live on. Live on forever in our hearts. God, that's fucking cool. Oh, hi, India. Lord Gandhi. You want to trade? I want happiness. Thank you. You want to know where I am? Propose? Yeah, that works. You want to pay me gold? Because I like gold. Yeah, that works. You want to pay me more gold? Yeah, that works. Yeah! Hey, Gandhi. Oh, I see Delhi has Hinduism. Soon, it'll have Werewolf Jesus. The one true religion. Looks like he's in the tundra, too. Weird for India to be in the tundra. We've finally pretty much got the whole place, set up. We're rocking this. This is a good match. Want that extra culture and happiness. Yeah, I'll have a declaration of friendship because that increases my great person rate. Ballin'. I fly high. No lie, you know it. Woo woo woo. Fuck, I watch too much wrestling. Woo woo woo. You know it, bro. Too much or not enough? Hell yeah. All of the happiness. Gandhi, I'm gonna ask you if you want to be friends soon, because you seem to be really friendly towards me. Gandhi's a friendly sort of man, other than when he's taunting you for having a small military. Fucking asshole scumbag Gandhi. You want a declaration of friendship? He wants to know us for longer first. Not on the first date. Cape Town! Hi, Cape Town. I'm gonna be your only ally soon. Once I have the money, of course. I want to get my religion over there, too. And it's time we start getting more mosques. We've had the ability to get them for a long time, and we need more of them. Get an artist guild going. Just making sure we're on production everywhere. Leaning Tower Pisa is a really big one. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. However, it's really important. Songhai, they probably beat me to the first religion. I don't have any spares to give you. Sorry, bud. I'll do an embassy with you. Right, so the Leaning Tower Pisa makes it so great person generation is 25% faster in every one of your cities. Really nice wonder. I love it. How long does it take to beat this game? It depends on what victory type you go, as well as, of course, how things go. The time limit of the standard match is 500 turns. We're about to hit the halfway point. Our technology is actually a little bit behind. Hell yeah, hit up Honolulu with my religion. They don't even have one yet. Werewolf Jesus is now the predominant religion in Honolulu, which means they'll actually like me more. Next turn, it should say they've happily accepted my religion, although they might need it in more cities. I'm sorry, man, can't give you cotton. That's important trade resource for me. Oh, but you will accept cotton. Give me more gold for it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've actually toyed with the idea for a while now of doing a week in which I stream a full game of Civ 5 every day for a full week. Seems like a daunting task, though.
Te
oh,
saluto.
Rome.
Augustus sum,
Roman all
imperator
over.
et pontifex maximus Romae.
Get some gold out of you.
Si tu est Romae amicus, est...
Rome's a fun team. So their capital's all the way down there. Wonder if they've ever had any wars. Likely. Yeah, you can keep on the market. Banking! More trade routes for me. Take over Islam. Oh, they're in a war right now. Tonga, freshly taken over. Economics would be super kawaii right now. That would make my trade posts worth more gold, and I have a lot of them. A lot of trade posts, not a lot of gold. Although, decent amount of gold. Okay, we need to get back to working on friends. You want gold right now, so I will do that. That'll be long-lasting investment. Get me more food in every city too, and we have a lot of happiness. Hi, Songhai, did I meet you? Was I the one who founded the council? I hope I was. Rome discovered all of them. Damn! Met Vancouver. That's where the Shapples lives. The Shapples being Shally. Hi, Riga. I'm gonna take over your religion with my religion. I do want to do World Religion Werewolf Jesus, however, it would make a lot of people angry right now. And I don't want to make people angry. What would people like? I kind of want to do science funding, but no one wants me to do it right now. They want arts funding, which I don't want. Cultural heritage sites would make a few happy. I don't have any world wonders, I don't think. So that wouldn't help me at all. World Fair, I would have a good shot at winning, and it would help me a lot, and it would make people happy. I'm going to do World Fair. World Fair is all about production. And I have a large empire, which means that production is kind of my forte. Wonder who's spreading Islam. Hi, Mighty Midget. Sorry, I'm having a little hard time catching up with the chat today. Yeah, my name is Mah-Dry. It's the name of my YouTube channel is Mah-Dry567 if you look at the URL. I don't hide it at all. Someone's already got gunpowder. No, I guess I could have had gunpowder by now, but I decided otherwise. Decided to instead go towards more scientific and economic things. Yep, that was just Rome telling me, or that was Augustus Caesar telling me that he's happy with what I put forth in the World Council, which I thought he would be. We have ourselves more science going. Okay, let's max that out. We're getting a lot more gold now, and because we've maxed this out, city-states that we're aligned with will occasionally give us great people that if we don't want, we can immediately give back to them for 90 influence because we're Sweden. So that's a really powerful trait to max out is Sweden. It's one of those necessary things. Sweden's a hard team to play, but it's not too tough if you know exactly what they need. And what they need is they absolutely need patronage and piety maxed out. Whether they're going domination or diplomacy, which are their two main things. Okay, we have a lot of allies. Gandhi is friendly with me. He might be willing to do that. No, I can't even ask him yet. You like me. You want to do the Declaration
Salve.
of Friendship? No. Okay, let's wait a little bit before we ask more people. We still have the highest score, although Siam isn't very far behind. Our science is... Rome is the most scientific country in the world right now. Let's keep an eye out for that. Right now, I kind of do want to focus a lot on gold, though, because I will get a lot of science out of allying, and I would like to have a lot of sway in the world court. There we go, another ally. That's also why why I'm happy that I took so much land early on, because then I have a lot of luxury resources to trade for gold. It also makes people very dependent on me, because I'm their I'm their supply of happiness, because I'm giving them the because I'm giving them luxury resources, so they're very dependent on me and hesitant to go to war with me, because it could cause unhappiness amongst their people. So we're in a pretty good spot. Did that work properly? Yes, Delhi is now werewolf. Jesus. He's probably gonna bitch at me at the end of this turn, though, because if he's trying to spread his own religion, they tend to get mad if you overtake theirs. You think Santa Christ is cool? I remember that. When did that start again? Yeah, I won't bug him with missionaries then if it's gonna piss him off. I know it's TGWTG, however, I forget who in TGWTG started that whole thing. Okay, let's go to the Songhai. See if they want my religion. And if they don't want it, then they can rightly get fucked. Industrial. We're a little behind on going to the industrial age. We are actually a little bit behind in science from what we realistically should be. We will slingshot ahead, though, if I've planned this correctly. Basically, our big goal right now is just make a lot of money. And use that to make a lot of friends with city-states. I think those two might be at war. This game takes place across all of the years. See ya, Jones. This game starts from the beginning of agriculture and goes all the way to the very near future. Now, friends with Ariga. I just gotta spread my religion. Oh, right. It's one thing I'm always really bad about. Need more mosques. God damn it, game. I've almost got the Leaning Tower Pisa. I'm surprised I'm actually getting it. I thought someone would get to it first. There, we have every mosque we can build right now. Increases our faith, happiness, and culture. And I can still purchase more with faith. It's time to start converting city-states so that our resting point with them is much higher, so our resting point will actually be friends, so we can spend much less gold on making them our... Our army is so out of date. Good thing we're not using it. Near future, yes, XCOM squads and giant death robots. We're actually making a lot of gold a turn now. This is good. Good things are good. My commentary is good. Okay, we already have Riga, and they're friends with us. Through religion. Yeah, we'll take them, because they're probably producing a shit ton of science in the mountains. So I would like to get a quarter of the science they're producing. Because a quarter of their science is probably actually quite a bit. Okay. Over there. Might actually have to get rid of some workers soon just because we don't need this many. You want gold? We're friends. Get rid of those marshes for when we get them in our territory. Don't want marshes, they're not worth much. XCOM is awesome. I actually do plan to do a full playthrough of the newest XCOM game sometime soon. I might also do a full playthrough of the old XCOM game, like the first one, because XCOM had a lot of shit games, but the first XCOM game was great. Man, Rome must have a really kickin' army. I can't believe it! We got the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We're so lucky on that one. Now, what wonders could we get right now? I could get the Forbidden Palace. That would be really good for us. Yes, because it's actual extra delegates. So I'm gonna get a great engineer. Rush it. Boom. We're gonna get 2 free delegates for this in the World Council. It'll also decrease our happiness by 10%, or unhappiness by 10%. That's in non-occupied cities,
Most of us
mind you.
can, as we
So
choose.
it's not huge.
Make a-
But still, the delegates is a big deal for us. I'm actually gonna sell you, because we don't need this many workers anymore. We're just spending gold on it, and we don't need it. We can get a national college going soon, but I don't want it in Stockholm. Is our high science producing city not Stockholm yet? No. I want Orleans to take over. Did our conversation on the forum make you put Canadian flag on your YouTube page? No, actually, funnily enough, it was, any of you guys know Guru Larry? Awesome dude, Guru Larry. But, I was looking at Guru Larry's, his icon, because he watches a lot of the same videos as me. I always see, like, I'll watch a wrestling video, I look at the comments, Guru Larry, top comment, all the time. And it's like a day old. So I kept looking at his profile picture and I realized, like, his icon is really eye-catching and really nice. And, like, I was like, what is it? Well, it's got the nice artwork, of course, and the bright colors. I have that. But he's got a really bright background, and his background is the Union Jack, nice and bright. And I was like, why don't I do that? And I do Canadian flag, nice and bright, and it's much more eye-catching. I think it's nicer now. Although the flag might not be bright enough. I might actually lighten it up a bit. Chat, what do you think about the new icon on YouTube? Did I do a good job? Sure, mind you, like the picture of me, that was drawn by Shally. There we go. That was drawn by Shally. However, the background, the Canadian flag is something I threw together. It's good. Chat likes it. Sweet. So they didn't bitch about me giving them their religion, which tells me they're probably not trying to spread their own. Okay, getting more gold. Need more universities, too. Yes, I would like a declaration of friendship, because that increases my great person rate.
मेरे दोस्त
Sweet.
ने गंदे मुराद नो
Open borders for 1 gold. I'd rather open borders for open borders. If you don't want it, then you're not getting my border.
Industrialization based on machinery, already referred to as a...
Industrial era. I'm doing a good job of keeping my religion prominent in the world. Do we have... Yes, we already have coal. Good. We need that. Once we get 3... If we either get to the modern era, or we get 3 factories, that will get us the ability to start picking our ideology. I actually really need acoustics so I can get my 3rd guild for culture. We have a lot of happiness now. We have a spare. Who will we put in Orleans, because that'll soon overtake the rest of the place as the science place.
สวัสดี เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่าย ท่านคิดว่าอย่าง
Open
ไร
borders for open borders? Well, we are friends now.
แน่
I need to ask Gandhi again if he wants to be friends.
É pra ele.
I want to get as many declarations of friendship as possible.
Poco, pero
No.
a te
Gold.
considerando.
You have a lot of gold. Rome's definitely really powerful.
मेरे दोस्त
I'm happy that the countries are so friendly with us. Oh, you don't want the... Man, I had to spread it a lot for you to not want it. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I want to be friends. Okay. Hey,
मैं
Gandhi.
आपकी शांति की कामना
No, he
करता
still doesn't want declaration of friendship. What a weird guy. Can't read that, Gandhi. Okay, let's get some more city-states. Don't bully them. You'll pay for this in time. It's more important that I stay friends with the city-states than it is him. We're in the industrial age now, so we can start purchasing great people every time we hit 1,000 faith. That is why glory to the glory of God is such an amazing ability for Sweden. Because you can just start buying great people that you don't want entirely to give them to city-states so that they'll have a huge influence bonus with you. It's actually quite powerful. So now we just need to look for spots where we can build improvements that we don't already have an improvement on. Which is not many, so I will actually get rid of you. Factory! Get building that factory. We have 3 coal, so we can make 3 factories. That's all we need. 3. Although we'll probably be getting some more from city-states we ally with. And we can pick up rationalism, because in any match you should be getting rationalism. It's science, it's important.
मेरे दोस्त
What year was this game
इंतजाम में
made in?
आपकी
It looks
दिलचस्पी
graphically
है?
well. This was made... How long ago was this made?
बहुत खूब
3 years ago now? Mind you, the graphics settings are not on the highest right now. They're set to the highest, but I'm using DirectX 9 instead of 11, which makes it look a lot nicer. You don't get that blurring when it moves. I'm doing that because it's got this weird confliction error with certain computers, where if you have 2 monitors like I do, and you use DirectX 11, it makes the second monitor go black, and I need to be able to see the second monitor so that I can read the chat. So I'm using DirectX 9 for this, so it's not quite as nice looking as it should be.
They're rising all at once.
It's unfortunate, but hey. Okay, I want architecture and then scientific theory, and then we can get chemistry, archaeology, electricity, and we'll work from there.
Poco, pero
मेरे दोस्त क्या इस इंतजाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी
You
है
having a gold issue, Gandhi? Okay. Gotta stay friends. Gotta take friends away from other people. It's important that we're friends with as many city-states as possible, especially around voting time. We already have 2 spare delegates. We have 2 spare delegates due to the Forbidden Palace that we built, and then we have another delegate for every city-state we've aligned with. I'm actually going to start automating them because anything they do now is fairly pointless. Assign delegates. We have the most by a very small margin. They want to ban furs? No. You know what? I'll put all of mine into naying the banning of furs because it lowers my happiness and it makes it so I can't trade my furs. However, the World Fair, I know it'll get voted in anyway. No one ever votes against the World Fair. Okay, oh good. That's exactly what we wanted. They didn't ban the furs, and the World Fair is passed successfully. I can now have cities work on the World Fair. I want to get first place on that, because that'll highly boost my culture. So the next thing I want to vote on, I want a standing army tax. I don't care if Rome's angry at this. I'm not going for domination, so I want military to be expensive to upkeep. Alright, now I can get allied with you. Our science is actually pretty good, almost entirely off just city-states gifting us science. See why is the... Okay, where was I? We have a lot of allies, we're doing good, What was I just saying? Fuck. Oh, right, we can do this now. More science for us. A lot more science for us. Orleans is finally becoming the science city that I wanted it to be. After that, I'll have them build the National College, of course. That'll increase science a lot. I probably should have built that sooner in the game, but... no mountains on this entire fucking continent outside of that one, which is in the borders of a place I want to ally with. In 30 turns, it'll be a vote for whoever is the leader of the World Congress, which will almost inevitably be us because of our spare delegates. So that helps us quite a bit. There's something else I wanted to do, but I'm trying to remember what it is now. Only 8 turns on that. Millie's crying in the hallway. That's one of my cats. More gold. Fuck you. I don't care if Rome doesn't like me, as long as everyone else likes me. Declarations of friendship. No longer an ally of you. Fix that, because I need that happiness. We need another trade route going. And did I thought of any 10k subscriber special, or did I miss it? I still haven't thought of what I'm going to do for it. There have been a lot of suggestions, but most of the suggestions have been shit. It's mostly like, do a creepypasta a week, or a day for a month. It's like, wow, I see you want me to work to death. That's a good celebration of my accomplishments. Killing myself with stress. Wouldn't be a stream without melee. I would like Vancouver to be on my side. I want all the maritime provinces to be heavily in my favor, because that gives me food, which means I can super boost my economy by having a huge country. I kind of want to get the porcelain tower as well. That gets you 2 great scientists. And because I'm going to have all these friendships, I can also get a lot of research agreements. We need museums soon. Do you know what's up with tourism in this game? It's the new culture system for victory. The more tourism you have, the more you overpower other people's cultures. It's like an offensive culture. And once ideologies are invented, if you're a different ideology from them, then if they have a lot of cultural hold over you, that can cause discontent and unhappiness within your country. On top of that, if you have more tourism built up in their country than they have culture, and you do that with every country in the game, that's how you get a cultural victory now. Overtake culture with your tourism. And I totally forgot that I had this not doing anything. World Fair, that was it. I need to get places on the World Fair. I really want to win the World Fair. It's important. Once that factory is done, that'll help a lot. We're getting a lot of money now. We're getting 140 gold a turn. We can make some alliances very quickly now with city-states. Fuck you. Stop bullying Vancouver. I don't care if you hate me, Rome, because if I have all these guys allied with me, I can overpower you. Vancouver's now my ally. You declare war on me, you declare war on all these city-states I'm allied with. We're quickly becoming quite powerful. What time is it? 10 minutes? Okay. In 10 minutes, I'm going to end the stream, and I'll pick up this match of Civilization again probably tomorrow. Yeah, World Fair. However, I will be streaming for another 3 hours tonight. In 2 hours after the stream ends, I'll be doing a 3-hour stream in which myself and a few friends watch Raw, Monday Night Raw. So you can tune in and get the commentary on that if you're interested. So, just follow me and it'll inform you of whenever I go live with that. There's always a hard choice. Which one I want to go down first? Great scientists. Finally have that there. I want to get working on a national college there. You know what, that'd make you stagnant. I want you to keep growing.
E mai, e paira pu ka po e o kaua.
Aww. The chat is doing a campaign thing to give me for everyone to put in $1 a month to me. Thanks, guys. That actually really helps. Even $1 really helps, because remember, like, sending me $1 a month is more money than I will probably ever get from you watching without ad block. Views are worth almost nothing. When will Raw go up? That goes up at 8 EST, so 2 hours after the end of the stream. So in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Really want them to be my ally. If he declares war on you, he's fucked. The city-states aren't very aggressive, is kind of a problem. But for the most part, yes, I would have a large advantage. Because they're all giving me their bonuses, and then on top of the regular bonuses they give me, they're also giving me science and stuff due to patronage. Stop? He's demanding tribute from all these things. He's not making friends. He's not going for diplomacy. And we can now get public education, which increases our science rate in our cities even more. It's like an upgrade from the university. Actually, it's more like an upgraded library. It would be public schools. Now's a good time to actually ally with Belgrade since they want gold, so I get an extra bonus for giving it to them. We're catching up in science due to this. That's a good point, Doug. If everyone were to donate $2 a month to me right now, that'd be enough for the whole community to get that Minecraft server.
The moon.
The moon. That's a good poem.